So we have a number 9 team test on the 24th chapter 1 completion. So the figure on the left shows a chain and it has 7 links, okay, which is given. And then we are going to select 2 links out of order and then cut it open and remove from the chain. So in this right side, it's given one example of doing it. So if you choose the 3 and 7 and move those, so you will see that will be like 2 chain together and then other 3 is together. So which basically 2 groups will be left over. And what is the expected number of separate chain segments that will remain after 2 randomly selected links are removed? Okay, so make sure you answer the question. We are looking for a expected number of separate chain segments, like which means you could have some number of segments. Like in this example, we have only 2 segments. This is 1, this is 2 as a group. And I could have like segments where I can have only 1 segment. So let's go with the cases. So if I want to get only 1 segment by removing 2 chain, so, I can remove the 1 and 7, which is the 2 endpoints. Okay, so I can move the 1 and 7. So when I remove these, then the middle ones will be the leftover. And I can remove 2 front ones, like 1 and 2. That will be, the remaining will be only one segment. So I can remove 1 and 2. Or I can remove 6 and 7 to just make a one piece, okay, leftover. So this is the 3 ways I can achieve that if I want to just get only 1 segment. And then for the second case, which is this 2 segments, okay, so if I want to get the 2 segments, I may just use this guy as a guy, because in this case, we just took 1 from the middle and then 1 from the end. So if I take 1 and which is, I'm going to call this exterior 1 and 7. If I choose like 1, and then if I choose 2, that will be only 1 left, which is, we don't want to do that now. We want to get 2 segments. So I can just remove 1 and 3. If I remove 1 and 3, so that will be a 1 link, as well as the remaining 4 links on the right side. So when you remove 1 and 3, so I can remove 1 and 4, or I can remove 1 and 5, or I can remove 1 and 6. I don't want to do 1 and 7 because that is what we did for 1 segment stuff. So I can remove 1 and these 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5, and 1, 6. But also we can remove something from the middle as well. Like I can remove maybe 2 and 4. Like if I do 2 or 3, that will make, actually, if I make 2 and 3, that will also work, because if I just remove 2 interior, so then this 1 will be alone, and then what's left over to the right of the 3 will be alone. So that will be 2 segments. So I can remove any 2 links that is adjacent, 2, 3, 3, 4, and I can have like 4, 5, and I can get like 5, 6, I guess. But I cannot do 6 and 7 because that will be only 1 left over. So, but at the same time, we start with 1 to the left, which is 1 with some other interior ones. And then we just choose some 2 adjacent in the interior portion. But we could remove 7 with some of the interior ones as well. So, which is why I can just remove 2 and 7. Okay, so that will make 2 segments as well. And I can go with 3 and 7. And I can go with 4 and 7. And I can go with 5 and 7 as well. Okay, so these are the ones that I can remove to make segments that will be 2 different segments. And with the 3 segments, okay, so I can remove like some of the links that I will make a 3. But when I remove 2, I need to make 3 different groups. So if I remove like 2, for example, and 4, that will be, remaining will be, if I remove these 2, for example, then the remaining will be 1, 3, and these 3 together. So, which means if I choose any 2 interior that is not adjacent, that should give us what we want as well. So make sure you kind of convince that yourself. So then the next one could be like 2, 4. And I can remove 2, 5. And I can remove like 2, 6. But 2 wasn't special. I can do with this 3, like 3 and 5, not 4. And then I can do this 3 and 6. And then I can do with the 4 and 6 as well. So these are the only ones I can achieve with the 3 segments. And if I want to make 4 segments, which is not possible, with remove 2 links, so which is why we are gonna have only these 3 options. So, but make sure you answer the question. The question was asking the expected number of separate chains. Okay, so if you are not familiar with expected value, we just multiply the value of each expectation by its probability. So if you want to get 1 segment, we have 3 ways to achieve this. So, and then 1 segment, just the 1. And I'm gonna add, to get the 2 segments, we have this many choices: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 12. So you have 12 of these. But since we have segment is 2, so we multiply that by the 2. And then for the last one, I guess we have 6 times 3. So this is the value of the expectation, but we want to find the probability of this as well. So expected value of this choosing 2 segments, 2 links. Since we have like 7 of these chains, and then we were trying to get 2 out of 7, so we want to divide this by 7, choose 2, right? So that will give us 7 times 6 over 2, which is 21. And if you add these, so 3, 24, and 18 divided by 21, I guess that's 45 over 21 equals 15 over 7. So we want to make sure you answer it in the form that they were asking. So they're asking the mixed number, so that looks like 2 and 1/7. So this was a number 9, so which is why I highly recommend to be a bit slower and careful, list everything that needs to be counted. And this is our answer. So if you do need more practice, I'll highly recommend you to do some in maybe Alchemist, because they have a lot of great questions like this. So you can take a look at those when you have a chance. Okay. So I'll see you in the next video.